so white on that. That's so good. So I'm not sure how this video is going to get edited together, but this is the intro. This is a kitchen remodel, and this is one wall of the kitchen. This section here, I've got to kind of tear out and reframe and rebuild because the refrigerator is going to be recessed into a wall cavity. It's a gigantic full-size refrigerator, but the idea is to have it come out into the kitchen about what you would expect from a counter depth refrigerator. This is the first kind of phase. I did a soft start, which was just this. It's going to be a very technical remodel. Every inch of wire is getting pulled out and replaced. All the plumbing's pulled out and replaced. All new recessed lighting in the kitchen is going in. So switches, plugs, all the small appliance circuits. Relocating the location of a lot of the appliances. There's going to be a gas line run for a drop-in cooktop range. There's even a phase 2 of this remodel that's an open archway and a new back door. That's going over here. Kind of crazy. This room here, I guess it's a gigantic mud room off of a garage. This is going to turn into a bedroom, believe it or not. But they don't care about the walls. When I'm done, I'll probably put sheetrock up. And not this old tongue and groove paneling and exterior sheeting. That's where I'm at today. You can see I brought my insulation panels that I've had in my workshop. It was great. I just pushed them right over the nails that were sticking out to try to separate this cooler mudroom from the kitchen. Now to remove this framing and to cut through the lath and plaster walls precisely so that there's no blowout on the kitchen side, I've got 2 new saw blades. Both are carbide. I got the 2-pack of Bosch carbide. This was about 35 bucks before taxes. Then I got the Dremel universal carbide cutting. Says it can cut just about everything and anything. This one here was $20 just for this blade. So I got about 56 bucks and some change in 3 saw blades. I'm going to put them to the test. I'm going to be cutting through a lot of nails and that plaster. That is going to be the true test, because I know that this plaster will take a regular wood cutting blade and turn it into a smooth as a butter knife. I will be removing this radiator. I'm not sure when. I got to do it at a good time, because there's another one I got to remove at the same time, and I only want to drain the system one time. So I wanted to show you this thing. Someone sent this to me. Well, what they do is they send you an email. Say, hey, we got this air purifier, and we want you to put it in a video, and you get to keep it for free. I said, sure, send it. And it's been about a month that I've had it. And I just opened it up and said, hey, you know what? I'm going to create a bit of dust in this old house. I'm going to set it up and try it. Well, this thing is way different. I really didn't read the directions, didn't know what to expect. But this thing monitors the air quality. So yesterday I plugged this thing in, and you can see this green light here. This was bright red. The red meaning that bad air quality. I had lots of dust going on in here. And then this number was up around into the 300s. And it was running really loud, like on its top speed. Oh, but 20 minutes later I look over and this light had turned yellow. And you can see the numbers are down to like 10 or 11, 13. It's very cool how this thing just monitors your air. Also, as your air quality improves, the fan slows down and you don't even hear it. This comes out. This comes out. This comes out. This comes out. So first one's in all that. Okay. Slow and steady because I don't want to start ruining the plaster. You know, all this is going to get covered up. I just don't want this plaster to just start messing up inside. Lath And Plaster is a mess. The first leg up is the Bosch carbide. It's going to go through nails, it's going to bricks, and it's probably even going to hit up some of this plaster. So far so good. I've just been cutting nails, haven't even touched the plaster yet. Alright, not bad. This is now the rough opening, this side of this. And I wanted to make my cut right through all this lath, but this whole 22.5-degree corner here is wrapped in this steel mesh. Shouldn't be too much of a problem, but I'm gonna burn through some battery on that vibrating tool. The idea is just to go slice right up the side of here, and then drywall, actual sheetrock, will go up against this stud here. I still got to get this one out and then rebuild the header, which I'm doing next. Just about all the framing is removed. Right now I've got to cut out this section of Lath and Plaster. I went through my first Bosch blade. So what is that? $17 blade, gone in a matter of about an hour. So blade number 2 is about shot. I got from here down to there, and just cutting through these, no problem. But as soon as you touch the plaster, and I'm not trying to go through, it just gets touched. Once I pop through, it's done. I'm going to force it through the rest of this side here, and then switch to my Dremel, the Dremel carbide, to cut that side over there. And then hopefully I'll be done cutting this out and can go back to regular tools for modern, materials, drywall, 2x4s. Woo! Hey, that did pretty good. Well, Dremel blade is shot. Can't even get through wood now. It's starting to fire. I'm back with some more blades. So I just got a brand new Bosch. The Dremel went way faster than the Bosch. So I'm going to use the Bosch to cut through the lath and try not to hit the plaster that much. Then what I'll do is I'll flip around to the other side. Actually, I might be able to do it. I don't know. I'll see if I can pop these things off or not. But I got this blade. This here should blow through it. And I'll get the shop vac out, because this one's going to cause quite a bit of dust. Get the shop vac up there and hold them right next to each other. Suck all the dust right into the shop vac. Give her a shot. What is it? here's what we're left with. That's the old window opening there. Came down over here. We had some blowouts, but I think it is good as can be expected. I'll use a setting compound when I go back and address these corners here. I'm gonna have to get this patched in. It'll get all wrapped around and everything. I'm gonna hold off on finishing that because I've got more banging around to do. I've got to delete this light switch, got to delete that outlet, I've got to delete that outlet. This window is eventually going to turn into a door, the back door. And the room in there that is kind of this giant mud room, it's probably like 17 by 17 or even larger. That's going to be a master bedroom. This is going to be held off till warmer climates. But the door, they want it to open inward like this. So the light switches that I thought I was going to put in this wall are going to go into this wall.